already up in us. Is what it is already up in us. Is what it is already up in us. Is what it is already up in us. Truth over belief. Goodness. Mercy. Have mercy on my finances. 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 Bruh, unless you ever been through this fire of poverty, you'll never understand what it's like to want and need so much and to feel like there is no hope for you. But to put all your trust and faith in that moment, in the Most High Almighty, my power, I know that He knows my circumstances and what I'm currently living. I need an outpouring of blessing, 'cause this, bruh, Satan is attacking on all angles, bro. My health, my finances, bruh. I had extreme pain. Man, I've been having extreme pain in like several areas, you know? Abdominal pain, okay? And then I had a freaking boil. Like, these things would be embarrassing for most people to talk about. And yeah, it is a little embarrassing. But I'm just gonna, man, I can't help but be 100% real about my current circumstances, okay? So I went from abdominal pain to having a boil directly after the abdominal pain went away, okay? Then the boil, alright? And I had to deal with that for several days. And then that went away. And now all of a sudden, like terrible pain in my left knee. Like, bruh, I can feel my knee like sliding around, okay? Like I hear my freaking joint popping and like, sounding like it's, out of place, okay? Like rubbing against bone, bruh. It is painful as hell. I don't even know which one was worse. Abdominal pain or the freaking boil, okay? Or this freaking knee pain, okay? And it was back to back to back, alright? And on top of being out of cigarettes now. Now I'm out of smokes, bruh. I'm out of smokes. I barely have any freaking money to buy any, bro. Like, I'm seriously thinking I'm gonna have to switch to the roll your own, but I don't even know if I got enough to supply the kit for that, okay? I got 3 cigarettes left to my name. Right now, I may have 1 or 2 in the freezer. Okay, so I got about maybe 5 cigarettes, max, right now, with no money really to replenish it. Okay? Rent is going to be due in September. I have $42 right now currently in my bank account. 25 of that will be going to pay my rent. That don't leave enough to pay my phone bill, which is $30. I have $25 left in my Cash App. And like, with that, I'm gonna have to use to get some smokes, bruh. The $25, I'm gonna get the money order for rent for that, which I'll go to my bank so I don't have to pay for a money order. Because my apartment complex still refused to let us do it online. They refuse to set up an online transaction to where you can do this online, where it will be so much more convenient and beneficial to everyone involved. But no, they don't want to do that. They rather inconvenience those of us that don't have transportation, that literally have to take the bus to go get a money order, pay money if we don't have a bank account to get a money order to give to them. And then they don't have a drop box to where if they're closed or just decide one day to, go on break or something, they just put a note on the door. So you're inconvenienced even more to have to go back out at another time to try to drop it off again. That's how this beast system operates. It's very selfish. It does not care about anyone but itself. Okay? That is very abundantly crystal clear to me. Okay? And I'm sick and tired of it. I'm tired of this beast system. I'm really fed up with it, bro. I'm tired of struggling. I really want to know how the ancients wiped their ass, okay? Why do I have to continuously buy toilet paper? Why do I have to continuously buy trash bags? How did they take care of the trash back in the day? This is what I need to know, bro, because it had to have been way more efficient than what the hell we're doing today. Okay? What we're doing today is very wasteful. Okay? Very wasteful and very expensive. Okay? Continuously expensive. You know how much they charge for trash bags? You know how much they charge for toilet paper? You think somebody want to spend $8 to $10 on shit paper? I'm tired of this beast system. This is some bullshit. I want to know how the ancients did it, okay? Because I am willing to bet that it was way more efficient than what the hell we're doing today. And don't tell me I better not see not one comment say some shit like we were primitive. They were probably using leaves. mentality of the people these days. Oh my goodness. That's why I don't fit in anywhere, bro. Because my thinking is on a whole nother dimension, okay? I don't belong in the dimension where most people are residing, okay? This low-level frequency where you cannot see your captivity. You know? Bruh. It's like the time of Pisces is over, you know? This is the age of Aquarius, baby. We're awake in these days. The valley of the dry bones, okay? And even some of our Gentile brothers and sisters, they're out there. They're listening to us. They're cleaving to us. They don't hate us. They understand the things that we speak because they have the heart to receive and the eyes to see and the ears to hear. They gave ear. Now granted, there are many Gentiles that are arrogant and high-minded, and they think that they're superior when really they're the base of men. And that is the absolute truth, okay? They're the worst of the heathen that came from caves. These were the real barbarians, okay? They were the savages. We were not savages. We knew they were coming over to these lands, okay? We had omens in this land before the Spaniards came over here committing great atrocities, okay? It wasn't just Christopher Columbus. It was also De Soto, however you spell this dude's name, okay? He came after Christopher Columbus, and he was the one that colonized America, North America, okay? Because Christopher Columbus, most of his atrocities was committed in the islands, okay? The islands along the coast, all right? And along the coast, he was committing great atrocities on the coast, on the borderlines, and in all the islands, okay? But within the United States, what is falsely called today, because they made it a corporation, like America has become a corporation and its citizens has become debt slaves, okay? Now, I'm not even trying to go down that route, okay, because that's a whole deep nother level, okay? That's a whole nother level that's hella freaking deep, okay? Now, De Soto, he came with like hundreds, okay? They rode 300 deep or more, okay? And the towns, the villages that were over here were small, okay? So him and his army, they outnumbered the natives, like, as they came over here in droves. And what they brung with them, okay? They brung Saint Bernards with armor, okay? They brung dogs that was trained to eat human flesh, okay? This was their normal diet. The normal diet of these dogs was human flesh, okay? And this is what De Soto used on the natives of it, okay? I'm not going to say natives, but the indigenous, the aboriginal people, the original people that were over in these lands, okay? Before 1800, we were depicted over here as copper-colored people, okay? Copper color, not black, okay? Copper color. That was the description that was given of our people, okay? Copper color. We were brown. Copper color over here in the Americas, okay? And the descriptions and all of the depictions before 1800 show us with copper color skin, okay? But yet, all of a sudden today, people believe that the original people in the Americas was these pale-skinned savages that they want to call the red man, okay? They claim that pale is red, okay? But red does not mean pale, and pale is not red, okay? Red, ruddy, if you look up any ruddy animal, okay, you look up ruddy cat, ruddy horse, ruddy cow, okay, you look up ruddy, you will see different complexions of brown, like reddish brown, okay? But then when you type in ruddy people, all of a sudden you get these lack of pigment, skin tones popping up. Really, bruh? You telling me that the Google algorithm ain't got nothing to do with that deception, with that lie? Like, bruh, how come a white cat don't pop up when you type in ruddy cat? Huh? Answer me that. How come it's only brown cats, reddish brown cats that show up when you type in ruddy cat? How come a white cow don't show up when you type in ruddy cow? Why is it so damn selective? Why is it selective, bruh? If it was the truth, it wouldn't be selective to human and animal, okay? So the only time ruddy shows brownish red is when it's dealing with an animal. When it's dealing with an animal. But if it's dealing with humans, all of a sudden ruddy means pale skin. Really, bruh? Same shit y'all do with flat earth, man. And with this freaking gravity lie. Which, you know, I just had a conversation with my Aki not too long ago about gravity. And, love my Aki, you know, but he depends on what these heathens have taught about gravity. Okay? So, like, he's not receptive to what I'm telling him, that gravity does not exist. You know, that gravity is very selective. Okay? If gravity is actually what these heathens say it is, then it would be happening the way that they say that it happens. But fact is, it doesn't. selective. Because if gravity was holding all of this together, if gravity was keeping us on the earth and holding all the ocean waters and the seas and all of that together, then why in the hell are birds able to fly in the open firmament? Okay? How is it that planes can fly? How is it that we can even move? Because hell, if gravity is that strong of a force, we would not be able to even move, let alone jump. Okay? Our feet would be stuck in the ground. Okay? Like if gravity was actually this force which kept everything stuck to this earth, bro, you're not thinking from a logical standpoint. You're relying upon all of these equation after equation after equation after equation into complete utter foolishness to where you believe these damn heathens that then manipulated your mind into believing pseudoscience. It ain't real science, okay? Real science would tell you that water always seeks to find its level. Nowhere in any kind of science experiment can you prove that water can warp and wrap around the exterior of an object, okay? Nowhere can you perform an experiment to where a great body of water will wrap around something, okay, and stay stuck there by gravity. You have never seen such absurdity, but yet you believe this because you've seen pictures of it. You've seen pictures of the blue marble that they told you to your face was Photoshop. But you laugh it off like, yeah, see, it's a composite. They had to piece it together. Don't you understand that the earth is too big? Like, bruh, you go up 120,000 feet, okay? Go up 120,000 feet. And you can still see that the earth is flat, okay? It's extremely flat and extending from eye to eye. You cannot see. It's infinite, okay? You cannot see the end of it. That is how big it is. I can show you a video right here of it panning around, showing you that it is absolutely flat. From all the way up here, as far as the eye can see, okay? There is absolutely no curvature whatsoever. If curvature existed, the higher you go up, the further the horizon will roll away from you. But that is not what happens in reality. The higher you go up, the horizon rises to meet you at eye level. That means that the earth is level and not a ball, okay? But you want to believe that the earth is a globe, is a sphere floating in outer space. You don't want to believe that the earth is fitted upon foundations and that there is a barrier, okay? You don't want to believe that. So, bruh, I ain't even mean to get off on that flat earth rant. Just connecting how these devils lie, okay? And I'm breaking apart their deceptions to show you how these things that they lie about is selective, okay? And they warp and shape your mind into their ideology to where you cannot think outside the box that they formed in your mind, okay? Oh my gosh, bro. How do I break this down even clearer for you? This system that was created, bro, put us all in bondage, okay? And until you can see that, you're going to continue to be deceived by your enemy that set themselves up in authority over you, okay? The Father did not give them this authority, but he stayed his hand. It's not like he did not warn us, okay? The Father warned us repeatedly through the prophets, okay? Through all of the prophets. The Father loved us so much that he continuously warned us, if we continue in our evil, wicked ways, that the earth will be given over to the worst of the heathen. They will trample your land. They will have no mercy upon the young nor old. They will not pity us, okay? They did not pity us one bit. Christopher Columbus had no pity. De Soto had no pity, okay? They took pleasure in torturing us, okay? They took pleasure in brutally raping our sons and our daughters, okay? They took pleasure in these things, okay? And you look up to the descendants of these people, if you can even call them people, okay? These worst of the heathen, bro, many of them don't have souls, okay? And this is why they feel no remorse. This is why it is so easy for them to write off the great suffering of the so-called Negro, okay? The scripture tells you that no other nation would experience the things that the children of Jerusalem experienced. Okay, it's very crystal clear on this. Alright? We done already broke down the curses and a lot of things that befell us as a people. Okay, I broke these things down on several videos. Okay, you can check it out. Now, bruh, the fact that you have no compassion towards those of us that have been put on the bottom of this economic beast system, and you don't want to extend a helping hand to those of us that the Father has given his word to, that's gonna be condemnation against you even more. Because already you are in big trouble for the way you've lived your life, okay? Your hardness of heart, okay? Already you're in trouble, so you're bringing more condemnation on yourself when you continuously ignore the atrocities that happen to us, okay? And then your hypocrisy shows when you are patriotic and you say never forget 9/11. When you say things like never forget the Holocaust, those poor Jewish people, and oh, that devil Hitler. But screw the Negro, right? Screw the American Holocaust that happened over here in the Americas, in which you're residing, enjoying the fruits and the benefits of raping, robbing, murdering, and stealing everything from the original people. Yes, screw us, right? You niggas pull yourselves up by your bootstraps. Shut the hell up. We don't want to hear about your atrocities, because Jesus came, he died, he shed his blood for our sins, and now we're good. All we gotta say is Jesus. All we got to say is we believe and we confess Jesus, and we believe in our hearts that he came to save us, and we don't have to pay for what we did to you. Yeah, you in great judgment. You have great condemnation coming for you, because you only had a certain amount of time to where you could ignore us, okay? You only had a certain amount of time to where you could do these things and not have to pay for it, okay? There was a time limit for this. That's what you don't understand. What, you think you're going to get to do this forever? You think you're going to get to rule the world for eternity? Who has been ruling the earth for the past 100 years? Huh? Who's been ruling this earth since I've been born? All right, I'm just going to speak on the time that I've been born. Who has been running this earth? Huh? Since you took us down in the freaking 1600s, 1800s, you took us down in 1492, like you've been taking us down, bruh. Ever since the Messiah was murdered and you killed his disciples, you killed all the people that were following the disciples. You stamped out the truth as much as you could through your Inquisition and all of these atrocities that you committed upon this earth that the Most High allowed you to do in your time, times, and half a time. And you think that you're going to continuously be able to do this for eternity? You got another thing coming, okay? Now, I didn't plan this audio. I didn't plan this audio one bit. But this was what was on my heart today. And as always, as usual, I flow by way of the Spirit. Things that the Father quickeneth in my spirit to speak on, I will speak on it, okay? Without hesitation. Shalom.